Hey, hi, how are all of you beautiful people doing on this fine day today? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you all so much for stopping by. Accelerator makes his godly return to the YouTube channel. Did you guys miss the Vector God? I missed the Vector God. I know you missed the Vector God too. You don't gotta lie to me. I mean, how can you hate the best male character in all of fiction and media? I mean, look at those wings. Woo-hoo! Now I get it. Why make another video about Accelerator and Saitama? I mean, yeah, I have made a video about these two before, but that video was literally 3 minutes long. This time, we will be going balls deep into both characters, so you guys can truly understand why the Vector God walks this bald piece of shit around like the mongrel that he is! Jesus fucking Christ, I hate the Saitama fanbase so goddamn much, it's ridiculous. My hate for the Saitama fanbase exceeds any hate I have for the Dragon Ball fanbase. And that says a lot. Oh, Saitama has infinite power because it says exponential growth! Oh my god, you can't be serious! You are trolling! He's trolling. He's trolling. I haven't showed comments on this channel in a long time, but guys, I had to show you this one real quickly. This triple chin, horse face, Sarah Jessica Parker Ho said, "You acting like in the One Punch Man world, there's no characters that has the same ability, like Tatsumaki, Garou, and Bang, who can redirect the attack. Saitama fucking sneezed away a planet and one-punched billion of galaxies and manipulated time and space. Chill, bro. You can't even compare Saitama when you dig down to his true power. People already tried to control his body and muscles, and they all managed to do is tingle him. Saitama is the anti-logic. Everything you think that gonna work is not gonna work." Now look guys, I'm not going to dissect everything that this fucking reject of a human being said, but one thing I want to talk about real quickly is that he said Saitama is the anti-logic. Everything you think that gonna work is not gonna work. Okay then, I'm gonna think that Saitama is bound by gravity. So if I go and watch an episode of One Punch Man right now, I better see Saitama fly into the stratosphere. Because if that anti-logic claim is true like you said, surely gravity, which is purely logical, won't have any effect on him, right? Mr. Yatak, you're stupid. We all know Accelerator, the one who wields the power of God. At this point, we all know Accelerator, and he has the ability to control vectors. Since I know a lot of Saitama clowns don't know and can't comprehend Tawaru, let me give you a breakdown on what Accelerator can actually do. Like I said before, Accelerator's ability is to control and manipulate vectors. Wait, sorry. We all know the Saitama fanbase failed high school and barely passed middle school, so it wouldn't surprise me if they knew nothing about physics. A vector is anything with a direction and magnitude. You guys get that? Direction and magnitude. Wow! That sounds like every attack Saitama has! Later on, he can control what's called imaginary vectors by using the imaginary vector grid so he can do all of his calculations. You know, when he broke that magical contract in the New Testament novels, you know, all that other shit. Accelerator also has the ability to control vectors from any distance. Wouldn't it be funny if Accelerator just used the vectors around Saitama like he did against Kakine and sent Saitama up into deep space where he would just die to a fucking black hole or something? That would be pretty funny. But that aside, Accelerator also has control over souls. Well, I guess he kind of got like soul manipulation to a certain extent. When he was fighting Koronzon, he ripped the soul out of her body using the laws of macro and micro. Of course, this is after he embedded the third tree known as Clonoth into the world. And I guess since he embedded the third tree into the world, this gives Accelerator limited access to law manipulation. Please God, give me something. Give me a rebuttal saying that Saitama cannot get his soul ripped out from his body. Please. I would love to hear your bullshit excuse for that. But wait, hold on. Do you guys remember what a lot of the Saitama fanboys say? You know how they always say that he can time travel now? But you know all these kids are like, but Saitama can time travel to kill Accelerator! I'm getting to that. It doesn't matter how powerful you think Saitama is, his punch will never ever reach Accelerator. Accelerator reflected the flaming magic sword that was said to be on the level of power as Gungnir. Gungnir was the weapon used by Othinus to create and destroy phases, you know, when she had her 100% power. Ain't no fucking way Saitama is ever touching Accelerator. But hold up, let's take another look at Saitama real quickly. What can he really do? It doesn't matter how fast he is, because he still won't be able to touch Accelerator. So his massively faster than light plus or speed feats, whatever. Yeah, sure, whatever. Go take that shit. No one fucking cares. It don't do nothing. Saitama can now exist in outer space, I guess. I mean, ever since he fought Cosmic Garo in space, he can just breathe in space now, apparently. I guess, unless I'm missing something. He can also travel between dimensions and interact with non-physical things. Just because Saitama can interact with this space does not qualify him to bypass the Vector shield. Also, no one can use the Kihara pullback punch to bypass Accelerator's shield. This is only because Kihara is the one that gave him his powers in the first place. If you want a more in-depth reason to why only Kihara can use the counter to bypass Accelerator's shield, go watch my buddy Aeon's video. He actually explains it very, very well. So simple enough that even the Saitama tards can understand it. Also, dude's really great. Really good friend of mine. Go subscribe to him. Saitama can kick and pick up portals now. Oh, don't worry guys. We're gonna get back to this later. I got something to say about this feat right here. But here we are guys. The very first thing that we really need to talk about is Saitama's ability to time travel. By controlling the subatomic particles inside his body, Saitama was able to travel backward in time and land a punch before it was even thrown with reversal causality, which is absolutely unavoidable. Let's get one thing fucking straight. Just because Saitama can travel back in time doesn't mean anything. Nowhere was it shown of how far he could travel back in time, just that he could travel back in time. All we have seen him do is go back in time to the point at where he was just still fighting Cosmic Garo. So until I see a feat of where this motherfucker travels to the beginning of time or some shit like Barry Allen, I don't want to hear none more of this bullshit, bro. Also, this attack is absolutely unavoidable. Homie still makes a physical contact with that punch when he traveled back in time. That punch has a fucking vector. Like, what more needs to be said? It has a vector. There is a direction and a magnitude. How are you Saitama goons so fucking ignorant to this fact? But all you guys are like, well, Saitama scales to boundless because he's like the author and he can just do whatever he wants whenever he wants because he's got infinite power. You can say all that bullshit, but you can't comprehend that his punch has a vector? For real? You ain't that fucking dumb. You know what? Maybe you guys are. That doesn't change the fact that Saitama still has vectors when conducting the punch. It's only unavoidable in the One Punch Man verse because everyone in that verse is fodder and weak as shit. I mean, come on guys, even Goku with Ultra Instinct could dodge this shit. Did you guys already forget what happened at the beginning of this video? Here, let me show you guys it again, because it's basically what would happen if Saitama went back in time to punch Accelerator. Saitama is never gonna win against Accelerator, and he will never touch the Vector God. Saitama would literally kill himself with his own punch since it's infinite, according to all you idiots! Which brings me to my next point. How the fuck is this shit infinite? Like, where does this infinite power come from? Please tell me where it says fucking infinite in this scan. I'll wait. This is the type of shit I'm talking about right here. Saitama dick suckers wanking a bald man who is fodder as fuck, who even gets bodied by Saber with her fucking eyes closed and her arms tied behind her back. Since we have officially established that the intelligence of the Saitama fanbase doesn't exceed that of a fucking rock, let's take the time to fully explain the difference between exponential and infinite. Exponential is defined as a characterized or by being extremely rapid increase. Okay, cool. So exponential is defined as something that is rapidly increasing. Alright, now what does infinite say? Infinite is defined as exceeding indefinitely or endless. Okay, so by literal definition, they are not the same thing. Do you rejects get a body pillow confused with a fucking airplane? Jesus Christ, I can't. Like, I just don't. But hold on, we now know that Saitama is weak fodder that does not have infinite power. But let's take it back to him picking up a portal. I've had motherfuckers say that he's hyperversal because he picked up a portal. What type of nonsensical shit is that? Like, what? For example, if Joker was in space and he ate a burrito, does that make the burrito outerversal? No, it doesn't! Do you see how stupid you sound when you say Saitama is hyperversal based off a portal? Also, Accelerator is base 11D, so suck at your dirty, furry, loving fucks. I don't even need to explain the scaling for Accelerator any more than saying he's base 11D because he can reflect vectors to the 11th dimension. What can Saitama do? Planet level because he sneezed away a planet like you said? Oh, I'm sorry. He's galaxy level because he punched 1 billion galaxies? Oh man, I better watch out for this galaxy level fodder. Accelerator solos everyone in the One Punch Man verse easily. Saitama's time travel doesn't do shit. Saitama's bald ass gets soul ripped with ease, and Accelerator can just control the blood flow of Saitama's body like they did in Avatar. You know what? Fuck it. Even Gojo solos all of One Punch Man, and he got fucking sliced in two. Gojo's so fucking weak. Saitama is fodder and Accelerator slams. Let's go!